like some kind of control panel.
Should be dead collectors. Something's wrong.
Edie, I'm setting up a bridge between you and the collector ship. See if you can get anything useful from the databanks.
Data mine in progress, Shepard.
That can't be good.
Everyone's all right, Joker. What just happened?
Major power surge. Everything went dark, but we're back up now.
I managed to divert the majority of the overload to non-critical systems. Shepard, it was not a malfunction. This was a trap.
We need a little help here, Edie.
I am having trouble maintaining connection. There's someone else in the system.
Alright, I'm just going to warn you guys right now that this was the hardest part of the game for me. Now that's for me. That doesn't mean it's going to be your hardest part. But this took about an hour to record, just this video. It's just really difficult. You have husks firing at you. You have harbingers rushing you. I mean, it's just a cluster fuck of everything. So, here is my strategy. You want to sit behind this piece of cover here and get your partners to not die like Garrus did and make me waste a metagel. The best strategy I find is use up all of your heavy weapons ammo. Don't use it up like really fast. Try to preserve some of it. And whenever you get a Harbinger, just use your collector beam. And again, try to conserve as much ammo from it as possible. And the best strategy is that you just want to stick back here, let your AI do their own thing. Do not force them to sit behind these pieces of cover yet. We're going to make them sit behind those real quick. And this part right here really isn't too difficult as long as that first Harbinger doesn't kill you. Because I don't think a second one pops up until the next wave of collectors come. And the second wave, I think, happens after you take on this first Scion. I just never correlated the two words. I think of cars when I think of Scions. So, okay, so once this second wave comes, you're going to have to move right to this piece of cover right here. If you stay on that other piece of cover, you're going to get totally owned. That's the only way I can put it. Because I probably died about 5 times before I got that spot to work. And see, here's your problem. If you sit on that old piece of cover, then you're going to die. But you have to move to this piece of cover, or the adjacent one, which I will be moving to in a second. But now you're going to get shot at by the Scion. Luckily, from this position, the Harbingers knock you off your cover attack. Doesn't work, I think. He does still hit you, of course, if he's close enough. And here you're just going to want to spam Metagel. I'm just going to say it like that. I think I do. I'm pretty unpredictable. But this is what happens if the Harbinger rushes you. Make sure you keep using Grunt's barrier, which I would, by the way, suggest that you have his loyalty mission done by the time you come here, because otherwise it's impossible, really. And just kind of freeform it. I move over here just for now because I had nowhere else to go. But you want to try and stay on that front ledge until you get rushed by a Harbinger. And here I just do my little strategy of poke up, use your warp. Remember, you always want to use your shield power over anything else. And so, Harbingers, I mean, look at this. There's no second where he isn't spellcasting. I mean, it's just second after second. And so I got real good, real lucky there, and I took out the guys. Now, keep in mind, this entire video, no checkpoint, no save area. So what happened here is we have two Scions. One is on a moving platform, and the other one I'm not going to attack yet. So I do the logical thing and sit here behind this piece of cover, speed it up ×4, and fire warps at it. So yes, that is a good strategy. I did not want to use my Metagel. I think I ended up using it. But yeah, you basically need to take out one Scion, and then it will activate the next wave of collectors. And there, I was trying to take out that. So here we go. I am gonna revive my teammates. That took up 2 Metagel, and that leaves me with 1. So yeah, it would have been nice for the developers to give you some Metagel after this fight, and I don't think they do. But moving up here, you want to move to this cover position right here. And this is going to help you out a lot, because the collectors are going to be trying to move into that old piece of cover that they were using. And I don't know what the heck happened there. Like some super delayed effect of the Harbinger's effect. So here I got a really nice strategy going on. Of course, that knocks me off my cover. I hate that attack. And the collectors were having to attack us on both fronts. And Grunt, for some reason, decided to come with me and then get owned by the Scion that was shooting at him. But here I got a really nice spot. Harbinger actually starts going after me, unfortunately. But right as he's doing that, I'm kicking his ass. And that attack that knocks you off your cover, that really sucks. So Harbinger started rushing me. He got over to the side that I did not really care about. The good thing about that spot is you have 2 fallbacks. That's how I view this area, is fallback areas. The spot Garrus is in right now is fallback number 2, and then the final one is where I was for most of this video. So yeah, this spot right here works out real well. Most of the collectors will target you, and usually, if they're close enough, you can kill one of them per looking up, I guess you could call it. Every time you look up, your shields will last long enough for you to kill one of them. And right there, I didn't get him, but Garrus got him with his concussive shot, so that worked out real nice. So now we're just taking down the last one, and you know, of course, he becomes a Harbinger just to make us waste heavy weapons ammo and all sorts of fun stuff that I don't like to do. So yes, once we finally take down this Harbinger, then we can kind of move on. And there, of course, knocked off my cover piece. And once that happens, I was just like, I'm not fighting for that piece anymore. And I move over here, and then he started going over to that side. I kind of play like a ring around the rosy with him. And he actually started targeting Garrus, which gave me some free hits. And then finally I took him down. So now me and Garrus, all we have to do is take down this Scion, and then we're done with this incredibly hard area. And what I basically did was use this cover piece and kept launching warp. And yeah, same strategy as taking down the first Scion. So yeah, that's about all there is for this video. So I will catch you later, and don't forget to go to my website, which is in the sidebar, and we got playlists and all sorts of good stuff there. So yeah, I will catch you next video.